Why do I feel so tall in this car? The chime is nice every single time. See a little startup for you guys. What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Brandon Deck, coming to you guys with a brand new video. Today we're doing a little POV driving video. I haven't done one of these in the SI, so I thought why not just go out, take the SI out, and do a little video. It's been one of my requested videos, and I know it's some videos that you really don't find on the internet just yet, so we're gonna take the SI for a little drive. Mind you, this car is still stock, so not really complaining a whole lot there, but we're just gonna give you guys a little ride, a little POV action in the SI. If you guys own an 11 gen and you guys own like a 10 gen prior, or really just any car, I guess you can say, can you guys let me know if like you guys sit kind of tall to the roof here? Like I know in the Type R, like I feel like I'm lower to the ground, which I like a lot more, but in this car I feel like I'm more taller. I'm trying to like remember like how smooth the SI was compared to like the 10 gen SI that I had was compared to this. Stock for stock, obviously, because two different cars. And I just don't really remember. This car just feels like it's more smoother in a way. I guess that's what technology does, right? It's prone to make it smoother, but it just feels really, really smooth, which I like, don't get me wrong. And the handling on this car is pretty good too, so that's also one thing to note as well. I just want to say I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far, man. It's literally a lot of fun making content, you know, with the new car coming out, and like it's a new platform pretty much. There's a lot to learn, and I'm excited to learn everything. You know, obviously this is kind of the same motor that's in the 10 gen, but a little bit different, yes, but still pretty much the same thing. This car looks nicer, in honestly my opinion, and the look is really, really starting to grow on me a lot more, and I'm starting to like it. One thing that I will note too, and I don't know if you guys even really know this, that the 10 gen SI had adaptive dampening system. Wow, it's really hard to say. It took me 5 times to do it. I had a different system in the suspension, so if you went into sport mode, the car felt, you know, stiffer. It was stiffing the suspension up, you know, the engine was a little bit more peppier, the steering wheel felt good. This generation doesn't have that, and I kind of did a little bit of research and really find out why I didn't have that, and it was more customer feedback because people weren't liking that feature. I don't really know who wasn't liking that feature, or if Honda was just kind of throwing that out there saying that people didn't like it. If you were in the 10 gen community and you guys put springs on your cars, I know a lot of people that put springs on the car so they can keep that feature. Obviously I had coils on my SI, but they put springs so they can keep the adaptive dampening suspension and everything. I just don't really get it. It's kind of weird. Like I said, I mean, even me, if I were stock for stock, I'd probably like it too, but I don't know why people didn't like it. It must have been, in majority, maybe like the older people that didn't like it, because I know the younger people, I'm pretty sure, liked it. That was a cool feature to have, but this generation just doesn't have that. They stuck with the fixed spring rate and everything, so the car just feels the same whether you're in normal mode or sport mode, which is kind of boof, but it is what it is. This car's gonna be on suspension anyway, so it's not really bothering me too much at all. But I can say that the handling in this car feels really, really good. I haven't taken like corners with it yet, just because they're on all-season tires, and you know, these are the same tires that came on the last generation, but the handling just feels really good. It feels really responsive. You know, the shifter kind of feels good too. It feels more direct with this gearbox versus the last gearbox, which I know they did a little something there. It feels a lot more rugged, which I kind of like, because you kind of know when you're throwing it in a gear. It is supposed to be shorter throws. I feel like it's still kind of long, so I mean, that's really something to note there too, is I'm probably gonna put a short shifter on this thing. So cutie, if you guys want to work together, please let me know. So all in all, like the interior looks really good. I mean, I have nothing to complain about. I mean, being in this car, and I don't get to drive it every day, but I did drive it one day to work and I drove it back home. It's really comforting. You know, it's what an SI is supposed to be. Sporty, but not all out there like the Type R is. it feels good. I mean, if you're getting this car to really drive it and really keep it stock, I feel like you're gonna love this car. If you're in the market for one, I feel like you're gonna love it. If you're looking to modify it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of fun too. There's gonna be a lot of aftermarket support like the last generation was. So, I mean, there's already companies like 271, PRL, everybody's all working on something. I wish there was an exhaust hob for this car already, but there's not. So that kind of sucks a little bit, but it is what it is from that point. Like the steering wheel, it just feels good. Now I will admit that after driving this car, the steering wheel itself is a little big, but I mean, can't really complain there. It's just a steering wheel. You can always just get a new one. But it feels like too round. I guess I'm just used to the Type R D-shaped. No shot, right? Did you get what you wanted there? California drivers, man, I just don't get it. Like, you know I have to merge and you're literally gonna block me in? For what? Makes no sense. But the car just feels like, it feels really smooth. I'm going 75 and it doesn't feel like it. And my Type R, you know you're going 75. I mean, obviously we've done a lot of mods to the car, but you know you're going 75. I love the blind monitoring system that they have too in the mirrors and everything. I wish the Type R had that. I know the 2020s and I think 2019s did not have it, but the 2017s didn't come with that. Nor did they come with like a camera like the SI did. But one thing I will add on to that is the fake sound that is added onto here. And I know a lot of cars are starting to do it now. I just don't get where they're going with it. Like they add a fake sound, and I don't know if it's like, if it's taking the sound from the engine bay or if it's just literally adding fake sound. But you can hear it, especially in sport mode. So I'm in sport mode right now. Like I said, I just don't know if that's coming from the inside and bringing it in, or if it's just real, if it's like real added fake sound. It's kind of corny in my opinion, but I mean, I guess it is what it is, huh? In normal mode, you really don't hear it at all. Like, I don't know. Go ahead, buddy. And you're gonna do it again to the left. Told you guys, I just don't get it. I can't wait to put suspension on this thing. This thing does look lowered. I've seen a couple like non-SIs and SIs lowered on springs, but I just want to go coilovers just for the sake of, I'm always used to coilovers, so I'd rather just get coilovers again. And you know, it's all around better for me. I just feel safer that way. I don't want to blow out the shocks, and you can have a lot of trouble with that. I just can't get over how smooth the car is. Like I said, I don't remember how my 10th gen felt, but I don't think it was this smooth. Let me show you guys a little bit more sound here. It's weird because I'm so used to my car and how it sounds, and going into this car and it being so quiet, it's just so different. Like my last two cars were super loud. I don't know how good it is at showing you guys, you know, the sound and everything of the note, but it sounds kind of funny. It's weird. The clutch is really different too. I will admit that. Like I feel like the release point is way higher than the last generation was, and it's really so light. You really don't feel it still. Well, I will say too, and I hope a company releases like a piece for this, because I don't really know how the cameras are really telling, but this is gloss black, and it goes all the way through to that end to about here, and there's just some here. I hope a company comes out and replaces like with like a carbon piece or something, because I know these are gonna get scratched up very easily. Gloss black is just something you can't get away from. It's gonna get scratched, so I hope a company does replace something for that. But that would really, like, that would be really nice, like a carbon piece or something, because I'd probably cop it. And though I'm not really like an interior guy myself, I just don't want that to get scratched a whole lot. But if you guys have yourself an 11 gen, please let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the car. How much you guys love it, if you guys dislike it, if you guys are gonna trade it in, if you guys are gonna keep it, because I'm excited to see what's to come for this car. There's a lot of things that I'm excited for, like just in general, and seeing how much power this thing can produce, and how people can make it look nice. You know, it's a whole different platform, like I said, so there's a lot of new things. Like I wonder if a hood scoop would look nice on this thing, you know, putting a carbon fiber hood to make it look nice, a duckbill spoiler, a real one, with the trunk connected to it. Like I wonder how everything's gonna look with this car and how people are gonna do with it. I'm truly excited. Roll the window down for you guys. It just feels, I don't know, it's just a funny car. It feels really nice though. Jesus Christ, it's so nice outside. It is a nice day to be outside. I really want to see how this car holds up against a 10 Gen SI, stock for stock. Really super interested. I know there's a video out there, Nick released one, and this car seems like it's quicker, even though it's 5 less horsepower that people are complaining about. It does look a little smoother and quicker, so who knows? Bammer. Please let me know what you guys, like I said, like about the car, hate about the car, what you guys wish Honda would have changed, but just let me know. I'm really interested to see what you guys say. And let me know if you guys have one, if you guys like it, man. We're growing and we're going fast, and I know a lot of you guys want to get an 11 gen that are watching these videos, so just pull the trigger and do it, and let's build a little community off of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are brand new here, subscribe, and let's get your boy to 4K. You know, we're moving, and we're moving fast, so let's keep it pushing, baby. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys have not already. I will see you guys in the next video. Dab, peace.